Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I want us to solve a question on probability which comes in paper 2. This question, came in 2017 internal exams. Okay, so that is a question which you are seeing right there. A box of chalk contains 5 white, 4 blue, and 3 yellow pieces of chalk. A piece of chalk is selected at random from the box and not repressed. A second piece of chalk is then selected. So this box of chalk contains 3 white, 3 colors. We have white, blue, and yellow. We have 5 white, 4 blue, and 3 yellow. So a piece of chalk was picked and not replaced. A second piece was then selected. Okay, so the question is draw a tree diagram to show all the possible outcomes. Draw a tree diagram to show all the possible outcomes. So A, how do we draw a tree diagram? So to draw a tree diagram, it depends with how many quantities we have been given. In this case, we have been given 3 colors, white, blue, and yellow. So you have to draw 3 lines representing the 3 colors. Okay, so it will be like this. 3 lines representing the 3 colors, like that. So we have the white, we have the blue, and the yellow. Okay. This is just the first selection. Remember, there are 2 experiments which the experiment which were done. The first was picked and the second. So the one we have drawn here is representing the first selection. Okay. Then we start putting numbers there. So remember, we have 4 white or 5 white, 4 blue, and 3 yellow. The first line is showing that a white chalk was picked first. So what is the probability? Before starting right there, writing, find the total. We have 5 plus 4 plus 3, which is giving us, this is 9, 12 altogether, giving us 12. So the first part where there is W for white is representing that the first chalk to be picked is white. So probability of picking white, how many white chalk were there? We have 5 white over the total number of chalk in the box, which is 12. This is the first selection. Remember, there is another selection which took place, a second piece. So again, we have to draw 3 lines from here. We have white, we have blue, and yellow. The same order which we had used there. So here, remember, the first white chalk which was picked was not repressed. I'm used with marble, so if I use marble, we are talking about chalk there, so don't forget. I'm used with marble and beads. So the first part, a white chalk was picked. The second selection, the first line is showing that another white chalk was picked. Now, since the first chalk was not repressed, which means that instead of having 5 white, we have remained with 4 white, because the chalk which was picked here was not repressed back. So we have 4 over the total. Now, what will be the total? The total has been affected. Remember, altogether we have 12 in the box. Now, the first was not repressed. Therefore, we have remained with 11. Okay, the second part, the probability of picking the blue from the box. How many blue do we have? We still have 4 blue over the total number, which has remained 11. Remember, this was not repressed. Then probability of picking yellow, 3 over 11. We got the second part. Same thing applies. White, blue, and yellow. So the first part is showing that a blue marble was picked, a blue chalk was picked. So what is the probability of picking a white chalk in the first selection? So how many blue chalk do we have? Altogether we have 4 over the total number of chalk in the box, which is 12. What we are from doing on this part is not part of this. Leave them there. Okay. So the second part, after picking the blue chalk, here it is showing that you have picked now a white chalk. So what is the probability of picking a white chalk? We still have 5 white over the total 11. Remember, this was not the repressed. And the probability of picking another blue chalk. So since we had the 4 in the first place, after picking one blue chalk, we have remained with the 3 over the total, which is 11. And then here next, we have the probability of picking yellow. How many yellow do we have? We have 3 over the total 11. Okay, we got the last part. Again, we need to have 3 lines there. We have white, we have blue, and the yellow there. Okay. So the first part is showing that in the first place we had picked a yellow chalk. So how many yellow chalk do we have? We have 3 yellow. So 3 over the total 12. Then the second selection is saying that showing that we have started with the by picking a white chalk. So if in the first place we had picked a yellow chalk, what is the probability of picking a white chalk in the second place? So we still have 5 white. We still have 5 white over the total. Since this yellow which was picked was not replaced, meaning that yellow is affected, the total is affected, which will be 11. The second line here is showing that we are now picking a blue chalk. What is the probability of picking a blue chalk? So we still have 4 blue chalk over the total 11. Remember, this guy was not replaced, this number here. Then lastly, the probability of picking yellow in the second place. If in the first place we had picked yellow, what is the probability of picking another yellow in the second place? The one which was picked here, which is yellow, was not replaced, meaning that you have remained with the 2 yellow over the total 11. So this is the tree diagram for this question A. You can pause the video, you can go through and try to assimilate. Okay, like that, better. Now you are seeing. So you can pause the video, we go through and be able to make conclusion. Now before we continue, if it's your first time to watch my YouTube channel, do not forget to like and most importantly subscribe, share the video and leave some comment in the comment section below. Okay, thank you for being with us at this time. Then B, find the probability of selecting pieces of chalk of the same color. Find the probability of picking pieces of chalk of the same color. So what is the probability of picking pieces of chalk of the same color? That's what they're saying. So check through the diagram the part which are showing the same color. The first part, white, you can see that, white. We also have the second part, which is blue, and we also have the yellow. These are probability of picking the the same color. Now we have 3 different colors here, so we need to find one answer, not 3 answers. Okay, so the probability of picking same color is equals to white plus blue plus yellow. I'll start putting numbers now. I'll start from here. So probability of picking white in the first place is 5 over 12. Probability times probability of picking another white, which is 4 over 11, plus probability of picking blue, we have 4 over 12, times the probability of picking another blue, which is 3 over 11, plus probability of picking yellow, 3 over 12, times the probability of picking another yellow, which is 2 over 11. Then we start simplifying where possible. Okay, so 4 there, it's 1. Okay, let me use a different color. 4 here, 1. 4 here is going 3 times. Okay, 5 times 1, it is 5 over 3 times 11, which is 33. Here we can also reduce. We can either use this one or this one, either way. 4 here goes 1, 4 here goes 3 times. 3 here it's 1, 3 there it's 1. So 1 times 1, 1 over 1 times 11, which is 11. Plus, okay, we can also reduce this. 3 here it's 1, 3 here it's 4. Then 2 here it's 1, 2 here it's 2. So we have 1 over 2 times 11, which is 22. We find the common denominator. Find the common denominator, which is the number in which all these 3 numbers can go without leaving the remainder. So that common denominator is 66 in this case. These numbers can go into 66. Okay, if you want, you can divide the 66, divide by 22, it's giving you 3 times, and this one is going there 2 times, then this one is going there 66 divided by 11, going there 6 times. Okay, so 33 into 66, it is 2. 2 times 5, it is 10. Plus 11 into 66, it is 6 times 1, which is 6. Plus 22 into 66, it is 3 times 1, which is 3. You add this, 6 plus this, 10 plus 6, which is giving you 16. Then 16 plus 3, which is giving you 19. Okay, so we have 19 over 66. This is the answer. The probability of picking the chalk of the same color is 19 over 66. So this is how you answer question on probability, specifically on the tree diagram. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe and leave some comments in the comment section below. I'll be happy to reply to your comments. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.